That's what I would love to see. That's what I'm looking for, a big move. This is what I was talking about. This is over pips to the downside. What's up? I hope y'all are doing well. Happy Sunday to you. It's early Sunday morning on this 5th day of November. I hope y'all are doing good. October was an interesting month. If anybody else had an interesting October, put it down in the comments. Let's just hope that November is much more smooth. So I'm going to take a look today. You know, I made a post last week talking about GBP CAD and what I was looking for. And y'all gave me your opinion on whether or not you thought I was looking for a buy or a sell. And finally, with NFP on Friday, I got the move to the upside, but that's not what I'm looking for. So we're going to walk through this entire time frame, the entire pair, starting from the monthly, work our way down, and I'm going to show you guys what I would like to see. All right, so I'm starting on the monthly time frame, and I'm identifying my key levels of support and resistance. And from there, I drop down to each time frame, do the same thing. And then I want to understand where I am in my fib sequence. So that's what we're going to do right now. So I am almost done identifying my levels on this time frame. I don't go too high because this is the monthly, and relative to where price is, a lot of this I really don't need. So I'm going to stop right there. Now, I'm going to double check, make sure that what I have on here is right. And it looks like we are good. I've gotten all the levels that I need. I did that with my smart resistance in my smart toolbox. And then I'm going to look at my smart support. We're good. So I'm going to get off the monthly. Monthly is it. It's giving me what I need. So I'm going to go down to the weekly. And then I'm going to do, guess what? The same thing. And so I'm looking for my highs and my lows. Now, if you don't know what a high and a low is or the details of what I'm looking for, make sure you go and you visit my no-cost mini course. In it, I break down with a little bit more detail about what it is that I'm looking for the sake of keeping this video short, sweet, and to the point. I'm going to leave that in the mini course and you can check it out there. Okay. So I am doing the same thing on the lower time frame, which is the weekly, identifying my key level of support and resistance and taking it from there. And I'm getting a little fine details of the highs and the lows too. And then I'm just going to double check, make sure that I'm good, and I'm good, y'all. So I'm going to turn this off, and then I'm going to go down to the next time frame, which is the daily, and do the same thing. All right, so I thank God that it is November. This year has flown by, and it's been an amazing year. Things are just phenomenal, besides the fact of getting sick. Getting sick and then having to deal with that. Nonetheless, it's been a very, very, very good year. A lot of growth. A lot of personal achievements, a lot of just good things happening. So I'm looking forward to 2024. I am going to set some personal goals regarding my trading and what I want to see. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it public yet. What I want to see in my own personal accounts and the growth that I want to experience there. So I'm excited for this upcoming year. Do you guys set goals for your trading each year? Or how do you do your setting for that? Let me know in the comments. All right, so let's check. Let's see what we got. I think I'm good. Oh, I missed a double. I think I'm good now. All right, so I'm going to turn this off. And then I'm going to go to the 4 hour, which is the last time frame that I go to in marking up key levels. And let's see. I want to be relative to price. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. I see. Oh, my computer. I just turned it on before recording this, so it's got all kind of alerts and everything for me. And I think this is no, I need to get all of this. Okay. And I know people are like, how many levels do you choose? I choose as much as going to be relevant to my analysis. And so I'm just going to double check. Yeah. So we're good. I got 2 in here. This looks like it's only giving me 1. I'm going to get rid of that one at the bottom. And then I'm going to move this up. And then I didn't get this one. Or this one. I'm going to get those. Okay. I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to go back to the monthly. I'm going to look at where I am in the fib sequence relative to price right now. And for me right now, this is what I'm interested in. So I'm going to use my smart Fibonacci tool, click the last low. We have an A low, a B high, shallow retracement, 23.6. And we don't know what price is going to do, if it's going to make its way all the way up or what's happening. So right now, the monthly only tells me the direction that the trend is to the upside. We can clearly see that from the monthly support that was formed back about a year ago and the way that price has been moving to the upside. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to go down to the weekly. I'm going to deploy the fib, and then I'm going to do the same thing. All right. So we had an A low, B high, less than 38.2 pullback. Price hit the D extension back in April of this year. We started a new sequence, A, B, and right now we've hit the 38.2. What was that? End of September. And so now we're seeing what is price doing. So what I'm interested in though, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna complete the rest of my fib sequence. But what I'm interested in is this break. We broke structure. So I'm going to turn this here. We broke structure to the downside, right? Back in August, September. And so now I'm interested in what's happening down here. Now I'm going to double check, make sure that what I've drawn is correct. Oh, they're a little bit tighter than me, so I'll bring mine in. That's the smart trend line. I use it as a guide to make sure that I am on the right path as far as my trend line support and resistance are concerned. I'm going to deploy this again just to make sure I'm good now. So we got that break. I do want to see if I can get a fib, because this is what I'm interested in now, right? This is what I'm interested in at the moment. So this is on the weekly. And so to the downside, we finished A, B, C, or A, B, C, and then D. We hit that when end of September, and then prices started pushing back up. And so I want to see if we're going to get, I don't know for sure if we'll get it, but I would love to see this. If we're going to get price to form some sort of high. So if it's going to form at this level, or if we are going to push up just a little bit more and then get at least this push down to the daily and monthly support at 16083. That's what I would love to see. That's where I'm looking for a big move. This is what I was talking about. This is over 900 pips to the downside if we can get price to start breaking down. But let's go ahead. Let's look a little bit deeper. Okay. So I am going to go down to the daily, and I'm going to see what we got going on. Now, what I'm interested in on the daily, I already know what I'm looking for to the downside, right? But I want to see where we are in the sequence to the upside. So this was the move. So price still has a little bit of ways to go to push up, right? This got at least, what is that, 40, 70 pips, something, 60. Oh, no, more than that, 103. Woo, that's that math for you. Okay. It's still got about 100 pips, 90 pips to the upside before it hits the target on the daily level. Now, I want to mark this off because I want to see how this plays out on the higher time frame. Okay. Now what I did take this past week, I set this up for a buy. I took the buy off of this 4-hour support. And so I'm writing this until 170. I'm bullish until, actually it's 16990. But I'm writing that up until it finishes out. Now, I wouldn't necessarily recommend, I mean, you can do what you want, right? But I don't think the move for somebody who's not already in this is to the upside. I think it's waiting for the potential sale opportunity. So I'm going to set this up. Oh, this finished. So it's about to reset. So what we might get, let me see. This was the C. If we get a high to form here, either. If we get the high to form, either we get this high to form, we get a shallow retracement, price pushes up, breaks past that 4-hour level, and then hits our higher time frame D extension here, or we got a strong rejection possibility that, you know, price move back down this way, and then move back up. But I'm more inclined to believe in that first scenario, and then we hit the extension. That's what I'm inclined to believe, the first one. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what price is going to do, and play accordingly. Now, again, this is not the move that I'm looking for. I'm interested in a potential move to the downside. So how would I set this up for a potential sale? I'm going to show y'all. Let me get these yellow lines off my chart. Let me get them off, and then I'm going to show y'all what I'm looking for. So I want to see price hit hold on. Before I do that, let me see where we are on the downside relative to, what was that on the daily? Relative to, okay, so we are at the 50% fib line. We could get a reaction off this level to the downside. Or again, we could see price push up to that sweet spot, that 61.8, which is also the D extension to the fib to the upside before we see that push to the downside. So let me get rid of this. And then let me, hold on. Let's see. We had 38.2. So if we come back and if price comes to this level here, that puts us at the 38.2, which we've already hit, I guess. Let me zoom in. I got to investigate. Hold on. So 38.2 was at 916. I'm just trying to see if any of these candles actually hit low. Hold on. 609. Yeah, it did hit. Okay. So I want to take this back up. Oh, I see structure. Hold on. Let me drop this. I'm gonna make this thicker so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got that. Let me get rid of this. Let me see where this puts us relative to structure. Okay, so it doesn't line up exactly. I see. What I'm looking at, y'all, is I'm looking at structure over here, like past highs becoming future support before continuing up. So I see that we had a level of resistance here, but even if I take this up, we have the same thing over here, resistance right here, and now price is coming back to test this area. In my opinion, I don't know for sure. I'm gonna trade what I see, but that's my thought. So I'm gonna get rid of this and I'm gonna go down to the lower time frame. I'm gonna set this up for what I'm looking for. Let me get rid of the larger fib. I'm gonna set this up for what I'm looking for in order to enter into my opportunity. Come on now. Let me delete that fib and let me go down to the 1 hour. All right. Okay. So what I'm looking for, I'm going to take my ray and I am going to draw from the last low to the next low, which is here. And then let me grab their smart trend line. Yep, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go from here to here. Is that right? Let me see. Oh, I got some interesting stuff going on, don't I? Let me move this down. All right. And then if I go down even lower, because what I'm looking for is this breakdown. Ooh, that don't look pretty. I'm looking for the breakdown on the lower time frame, because I'm not going to wait for 4-hour candles to form in order for me to enter. And then this trend line to the upside, that's going to be, I think that's too aggressive to based off of. But what I'm looking for is, I'm looking for a break to the downside. Now, again, my bias is that we're going to push up. I mean, looking at the way that these candles are forming, this to me just looks like, where's my pen? Hold on. This to me looks like just a flag is forming before a push up. That's what it looks like to me. So I'm not eager to get into this now. I'm gonna get rid of this. What I'm waiting to see is this. That's what I'm waiting to see. And then forming some sort of high and then starting to break down. Backside test. And then the breakdown. That's what I'm looking for. And then I'm looking for sales. I'm bearish for the next 900 or so pips. And if we break through these levels, these daily levels, it's on for real. More importantly, we get through this weekly level. Like what I'm starting to, and not starting to, but what I've noticed is that when we break these key levels, these daily, these weekly, like I can anticipate that price is going to move to that next key level. And so when you combine that with the Fibonacci, you combine that with just various other confluences on your chart marking, and kind of makes your analysis a little bit stronger. So this is my bias to the downside. And the way that I would set this up would be something to the extent, and I got to put the fib back on the chart to be able to see it and go up a couple time frames. But I'm going to show you. Oh, Lord. Okay, let me click on this. Hold on. That's not that pretty, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Now, I want to make sure that I place the stop loss in the right place. So let me go to the 4-hour. That looks crazy, right? Let me draw this out just a little bit better. And so I don't know if I'm going to get this on the 4. Let me see. I don't think I am. Yeah, I got to go up one. Let's go to the daily. The daily. Click above the last high. Yeah. I think, let me go back down. How many pips is in here? $70. I can deal with that. I can definitely deal with that. And that puts us at 179. Yeah, I can deal with that. So this is what I'm looking for. Ideally, I would love for a price to hit this target 170 this green line and go straight to the downside, but I understand that there's probably possibility it may break through this first 4-hour level, hit the second one, or go all the way to the edge of my stop loss before turning around and starting to come down. But what I'm looking for in that lower time frame is for price to begin to break down, like a clear and clean break against that trend line. So those are my thoughts. I don't know what y'all think. How did you play GBP CAD? Did you get in on that upside movement on Friday? And are you still in the trade? And what are your next projections or educated guesses on the way this one is going to move? I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going to maximize on this opportunity should we get that move to the downside. Let me know in the comments below if the video was helpful to you in any way. Please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with somebody. And then if you like the style of content, if you like my approach to the market, make sure that you consider subscribing to the channel. I try to put out videos on a pretty consistent basis, so you'll see something from me at least once a week. And then if you're like, hey Kaci, I want to learn more, like, where is your group? People ask me all the time, do you have a Telegram? I don't have a Telegram, but y'all can join my Facebook group. You can do so by clicking the link in the video description. I'd love to have you there. There you can ask questions, no hype, no fluff. And I try to get in there and train a little bit too. So I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I hope you have a phenomenal Sunday and a profitable week. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.